coming on, you guys, but I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. Who's coming in? Woo. Woo-hoo. Excuse me. Hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in. Hello, hello. Katrine, hello, hello, Katrine. Hello, Kiroix. Hello, hello. Little late getting started. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry I'm late. Robloxia, hello, hello. Simon, welcome, welcome. Matthew, welcome, welcome. No, Katrine, you're not. Matthew is 1. You're 2, Katrine. I don't know what happened. Oh, you're the first to like. Okay. Simon said, still night. Hello, hello, everyone. A little. Dalton, hello, hello, Dalton. Dalton said, hi, Mama. It's Dalton. I see you. No, Matthew. Okay, you're number 2 in, but you're my number 1 top fan, Matthew. Katrine is number 2. I don't know what happened. I don't do it, Katrine. That's YouTube. Matthew, yep, you are number 1 top fan. Simon said it's 5:19 in the morning. What you doing up so early, Simon? Robloxia said I have a real sore throat. Robloxia, put you some salt. Put some salt in some warm water and gargle. You'll be okay. Dalton said, I miss you too, Dalton. Meow. Hello, meow. Smisky. Hello, hello. Good evening. Happy Friday, guys. Matthew said it's 5:19 in the afternoon. Okay, Matthew. I think it's about, nope, it's 4:20 here in Florida. So you're an hour ahead of me. Dalton said, is it night? Nope. It's afternoon, Dalton. Afternoon, etc. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Thank you, etc. Simon said, my mom woke me up because I'm going to protect my brother. Okay, you got to protect your brother, Simon. Robloxia said, it hurts even when I open my mouth. That's not good. Try the salt water, the warm salt water, Robloxia. Middle of the night for etc. Dalton said 9:20 at night for me. Meow said, sorry that I haven't been here in a while. It is because YouTube doesn't give me notifications that you're live anymore. Well, Meow, I don't know what's going on. Someone else told me the same thing, but I'm on every morning at 6:30, and I try to come on in the afternoon when I can. Robloxia, it is 12:20 a.m. What are you doing up? My goodness. Etc. said it's Saturday here. I'm from your future. That's a good one, etc. Dalton said, good night. See you later. Okay, Dalton. Have a good night, my friend. All right, you guys. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I'm about an hour. Yeah, I'm about an hour late starting this live. I wanted to start it earlier, but I wasn't able to. Katrine said, Ma, I drank water and then forgot how to swallow. That's not a good thing. If you forgot how to swallow, you didn't drink the water, Katrine. All you did was put the water in your mouth. All right, you guys. I thank y'all so much. All of y'all came in and gave Mommy Beth those thumbs up. I got 7 thumbs up already. All right, you guys, come on in. Katrine said it's 11 o'clock. Okay. Well, it's only 4:22 here, so I'm going to try to stay on here with you guys for about an hour. And then I am going to relax and start my weekend. Kind of happy. Katrine said, what? I'm 3. Katrine, Mommy Beth doesn't do that. That's a YouTube thing. So yes, you're 3. It says you're 2 and 3, Katrine. I don't know what's going on. Simon was 3. Then it said you were 2, Katrine. And now it's saying you're 3. I don't know what's going on. Kiroix said you got to chat more to get higher. Kiroix, oh, okay. So Kiroix said the more you talk, the higher, if you talk more, you'll get top fan. That's what he's trying to say. Katrine said, I hate this. You got to talk more, according to Keroix, Katrine. Katrine said, Ma, I need water. Go get you some water and come on back. Uh-oh. Big Boss is in the house. New daddy. Amra Sierra's daddy is in the house. Hey, Big Boss. How's little Miss Amra Sierra doing today, Big Boss? And how's the wife? Simon, yep, you're two. Katrine said, I am speaking. Big Boss said, that's right. Keroix said, I'm seventh. I don't know. Keroix, something is wrong. You said you're seventh, but it says I only got 5 people in the live, so something is wrong. Big Boss says she's watching TV with her mom. Okay, Big Boss. Simon said, yo, Big Boss. Batman. Simon's talking to you, Big Boss. Simon, Big Boss is a new daddy. He's got a new baby girl. Her name is Amara Sierra. So tell him congratulations, Simon. Big Boss said, Simon, check the back computer. Katrine said, I don't know what that is, Katrine. Keroix said, I think it still counts the people who came in, even if but the number is very, very low. Simon said, yes, sir, Big Boss. Katrine said, hi. I see you, Katrine. Katrine, I don't know if you left or what, but you are not in there at all. Simon took second place. I don't know what happens. Honestly, Katrine, it's not me. That's a YouTube thing. Let me see where you are. That's really strange, though. I don't know. I don't know. Simon, okay, Big Boss said, Katrina, I am the Batman. Simon said, me flying. Okay, Simon, you flying? Okay. I hear you. All right, guys. So let me know what you all did today. Let me know what you did today. Let me know what your plans are for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. For some, it's already Saturday. So let me know what you guys are planning to do. Katrine said, hello, Batman. Big Boss said, Simon, what does the bat computer say? Alexander Larkin, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome back, Alexander. Big Boss said, hello, Katrine. All right, guys. Don't let me be the only one talking. Simon said, there's enemies at the base. Alexander Larkin, hello. Welcome, Alexander. I see you. Batman is in the house, Alexander, so he's probably going to give you a superhero name. So hold on, Alexander. Meow said, like and subscribe to Beth, or I will send a mosquito to do it for you. Robloxia said, what is your favorite drink? Water. Water is my favorite drink. It is the best thing that anybody could ever drink. Sometimes I do herbal tea, but I do not drink soda. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink anything like that. Simon said, yo, we got to fight. All right, Simon. Big Boss said, alert the Justice League, Simon. Katrine, you're leaving already? All right, bye-bye. Have a good evening, Katrine. You take care. All right, we just lost one, you guys. Big Boss said, Meow, your alter ego name is the Cheetah. All right, Meow, your superhero name is the Cheetah. Keroix said, yep, lemon water is good for you, Keroix. Lemon water is very good, especially when you drink it first thing in the morning. Robloxia said, mine is apple juice. Apple juice is good, but you know what effect apple juice has on the body, Robloxia. I hope you know. Katrine said, and I was learning at school today. Okay, what were you learning at school, Katrine? Simon said, yo, sure. Gojo the Goat said, hi, Mama Beth. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, Gojo. Kiba, hello, Kiba. God bless you. Happy Friday. Kiba said, hi, Mama, my name used to be Basil, but I changed it. I got to call you what I see on the screen, Basil, okay? But welcome back. Thank you for being here today. Meow said, OMG. Thank you so much for the name. All right. Simon said, get the robot. Gojo said, thank you. Jeffrey Ray said, thumbs up. Good Friday. Beth McNeal, my family. Hello, Jeffrey Ray. Happy Friday to you as well. Jeffrey Ray, Batman is in the house. He's probably going to give you a superhero name. Meow said, I actually really love cheetahs. All right, Meow. Katrine said, I was learning about Father's Day and Estonian culture. Okay. Big Boss, what are you saying? Simon, get the armor bat robot online now. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Kayla, hello, Kayla. Yes, Kayla, I just started the live about 10 minutes ago, so you're good to go. Simon told Batman, yes, sir. Kiba said, I just came back from ballet. Welcome back, Kiba. Mommy Beth used to do ballet. As a matter of fact, if you heard of the Dance Theater of Harlem, I danced in a ballet competition for Arthur Mitchell, and I actually won. So Mommy Beth used to be pretty good at ballet, Kiba. Goku said, my report, I did good. Congratulations, Goku man. Hello. God bless you. Katrine said one word in Estonian. Go ahead. Simon said, we. Katrine said, Paul ball. Paul is ball. Okay. Simon said, me flinging. All right, Yesenia, welcome back. God bless you. Happy Friday evening, Yesenia. Yesenia said, hi, who are you? How are you? God bless. Thank you, Yesenia. Kayla said, hi, big boss dog. How is it? I think she means, how's it going? Kiba said, I had to do a math test today. Okay, you had to do a math test, Kiba, but how did you do in the test? Gojo said, oh, I forgot yesterday I had a field trip. All right, Gojo, that's something to talk about. Tell me where you went for your field trip and if you liked it. Simon said, okay, it's online now, Batman. Artemio, hello. Happy Friday, Artemio. Artemio said, hi, Mommy Beth. Katrine said, Kiba, did you pass? That's a good question, Kiba. You had a math test. Katrine wants to know if you passed. Robloxia said, my cat is playing with my foot and it's hard to laugh. Rose, hello, Rose. God bless you. Happy Friday. Rose said, hi, lovely mommy. Hello, Miss Rose. Yesenia said, Jamaica is getting better. I know, Yesenia. That is good news. Hey, Rose. Simon said, I'm going to the base. So Batman and Robin are in the live, you guys. Katrine said, I had 2 outside classes today. That should be interesting. Kiba, if you got 50 out of 49, that means that you got an extra point. Is that what you're trying to say? So congratulations. Unless you meant it the other way, 49 out of 50, and that's still amazing. So good job. Yesenia said, I know, Yesenia. I'm glad to hear that Jamaica is getting better. Simon said, Batman, are you there? All right, Simon, you know Batman has a new baby, so there's no telling where he is. Kiroix said, is the chat showing up small for anyone else? Nope, Kiroix, my chat is showing up just the way it should. Katrine said, Mom, my words randomly go on caps, so please don't ask about them. I won't, Katrine, it's good. Artemio said, yesterday it feels like we weren't what, Artemio? Kiba said, I feel bad for the people who are in Palestine and Gaza. You know, Kiba, people everywhere are having problems, not just in Palestine, not just in Gaza, also in Jamaica, in Cuba, in the Bahamas. I mean, people are going through so much everywhere. Artemio, okay, it felt like you were not studying. Is that what you're saying, Artemio? Katrine said, bye-bye, I'll update you tomorrow. Okay, Katrine, take care. Simon said, anyways, I have a controller robot for Batman. Okay. All right, Simon. Like I said, Batman has a new baby at home, and so his wife may have said, come here, I need you. So if he can come back, he will definitely come back. If he doesn't, we just have to be understanding because he is a brand new dad. His baby was born on the 5th. Oh, you built it, Simon. Okay, I wish we could see it, but we can't. Simon said, I'm a worker. Okay. All right. Let me get some more water. All right, guys. It says there's 6 people in this chat and nobody's talking. Kiba, all right, there we go. Kiba said my sister is a ballet teacher, and she is my. Okay, so your sister is teaching you. So Kiba, you need to ask your sister if she has ever heard of the Dance Theater of Harlem, and if she has ever heard of a ballet dancer by the name of Arthur Mitchell out of New York. Amazing, amazing. I think I was 11 or 12 when I won the competition. Artemio said, how much is your income? Artemio, you don't ask people that kind of question. That is not a good question to ask anyone, Artemio. Kiba said, I don't live in America. It doesn't matter. If your sister teaches ballet, she probably knows the history of ballet, and she may know about the Dance Theater of Harlem. I'm sure she does. Kiroy said there's a thing on the side of the screen where you can send emojis. Can you see it? I don't see any emojis. Nope, not on my screen. Not on mine. Not on mine. Kiba, I don't know why you're frowning. It's fine. Katrine, welcome back, Katrine. Simon said spike kick. All right. Artemio, no worries. What are you saying you're sorry for? You're good. Simon, YouTube doesn't like your pew pew gun. Simon, YouTube does not like your pew pew gun. They blocked it. I don't know what they think that means, but YouTube hid your comment. Artemio, all is well. You didn't say anything wrong. Caleb, hello, Caleb. Welcome. Simon said, we. All right, you guys. Caleb, I see you. Caleb said, hi, mommy. Why the tears, Caleb? Why do you have a sorrowful emoji? All is well. Caleb, make sure you give Mommy Beth a thumbs up, okay? Thank you. All right, guys. It says there are 8 of us in here. We need to be talking. Caleb said, my math homework is so hard, bro. I'm sorry, Caleb. Do you have a classmate or someone that you can get to help you? What about your parents? Katrine said, Ma, I'm an introvert and I got to sit in between 2 people. I know, Katrine, believe it or not, Mommy Beth is an introvert. I really am. But I'm what you call I'm a functional introvert, which means I can do what I need to do. But, when I get enough of being around people, I've had enough of being around people. And that's all that means. That means that you don't get any energy from people, Katrine. Caleb said, I did. Thank you, Caleb. Kiba said, the moon, Scotland is kind of big tonight and also yellow. I bet it's beautiful, Kiba. Simon, you guys, when you give a like, please don't take a like back, okay? So please be careful when you're giving the thumbs up. Make sure you're doing the thumbs up. Simon said, pew, pew, pew. Okay, 100, 200 is now 100 now. I don't know why YouTube let that come through this time and it didn't let it come through before, Simon. Artemio said it is noon there. Nope, Artemio, it is afternoon. It is about 4:30. Yep, 4:36 in the afternoon. Micah Taylor, hello. God bless you. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend, Micah. Julie Hillis said, hi, nice to see you. How is your weekend? Julie, I'm off work, so my weekend has started. It is wonderful. Simon said, oh, I'm fighting the enemies. Well, Simon, you're fighting the enemy there he is, Simon. Big boss Simon said he's fighting the enemy. You were not there, but you're back. Netball said, hi, remember me. Thank you, Netball. Of course, I remember you. Welcome. God bless you. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. Kiba said it is 9:36 p.m. All right, 4:37 here, Kiba. Katrine said, and I'm a Pisces with anger issues, so my classmates bothered me too much, so I accidentally hurt. Well, Katrine, no one accidentally hurts anyone. If you hurt someone, you hurt them purposefully. And if you hurt someone purposefully, that means that you have some work to do within yourself. Like I said, no one accidentally hurts anybody. When you hurt someone, you're doing it on purpose. Okay? Caleb said, at least it's Friday, my favorite day of the week. Yes, Caleb. Kiba said, in my country. Kiba, what is your country? Simon said, yo, I'm good. All right, Simon. Um, Julie said, hope you have a good weekend. Any plans? Hope you can just rest. Julie, my grandson and I are going to be doing some deep cleaning in this house. Um, I'm planning to move out of the house that I'm in January. So we're going to start now cleaning up, cleaning out papers and those kind of things so that the house will be ready. Micah said, tiring week, so relieved it's a weekend. I know, Micah. And I don't work hard. I mean, I sit behind a computer all day, but I'm glad that the weekend is here as well. Simon is with Batman. He said he's still fighting. Kiroik said Simon and Batman will save the world. Yip de doo. Caleb said, anyways, bye. Gotta go. All right, Caleb, thank you for coming in. Artemio said, oh, it's 5:38 in the Philippines. All right. Big Boss said Simon locked down the Bat Cave. I don't know if you guys know what's going on, but Big Boss Dog is Batman. Simon is Robin. And when you come into the live, they give you superhero names. So if you hear Big Boss say he's giving you an alter ego, that is a superhero name. Okay, so you guys play along. Simon said, yes, sir, done. Kiba. All right, Kiba's from the United Kingdom, from UK. Welcome all the way from the UK, Kiba. Katrine said, I'm working on thinking, why did he do that? I don't know, Katrine. Don't know. Big Boss, Simon checked the Bat computer. Simon said, okay. Simon said, oh no, Bat robots are controlled by the enemies. Netball said, why should I buy headphones? Because my current headphones are broken. Or a jellycat, which is a teddy giraffe. Well, Netball, if we're going to be reasonable, that's only if you want to be reasonable. If you need headphones and your current headphones are broken, then for me, I would buy the headphones and not just a teddy giraffe that's just going to lay around and really do nothing for you. Okay, that's my 2 cents. Julie said, wish you the best in your new home. Hope I can still talk to you. Love you. Going to eat dinner, chicken and veggies. Enjoy, Julie. I will be doing lives wherever I go. Wherever I go. Right now, my plan is to move to Africa, Julie. So I will be doing my lives from Africa. How about that? Kiroik said, what's my superhero name? Batman. Kiroik said, what is their superhero name? Benjamin Filak. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, Benjamin. How are you? Elvis. Hello, Elvis. God bless you. Welcome, welcome. Kiba said it's freezing cold. You know what, Kiba? Here in Florida, when I woke up, it was very chilly. And my grandson lives with me. He likes it cool, and I don't like it cool. So I normally have on a space heater. Big Boss said Simon hit the self-destruct buttons on the robots. Simon said, okay, Kiroix, you're Spider-Man. All right. Elvis said, Mama Beth, I'm back. Welcome back, Elvis. I see you. Katrine said, Big Boss, can I join? Of course, Katrine. Big Boss. Katrine is here, and she needs to know what her superhero name is. Come on, Big Boss. You're slowing up, man. I know that baby got you busy. Katrine wants to know what her superhero name is. Simon said, okay, sure. Netball said, okay. Big Boss said, yes, Katrine. Simon said, Katrine, you're Wonder Woman. All right, Katrine, there you have it. You are Wonder Woman. Elvis said, hi, Mama Beth, I'm back. I see you, Elvis. Welcome, welcome. Katrine. Katrine said, woohoo. Simon said, let's go. So we got Batman, we got Robin, we got Spider-Man, and we got, wait a minute, who are you, Katrine? Wonder Woman. All right. Katrine said, they got in. Netball said, what are you wearing today? This is a sweatshirt. It's a sweatshirt, netballs. Katrine said, help. You guys are funny. Simon said, let's go. Kiba said, I need to go to bed. Kiba, please go to bed and come back in the morning and talk to Mommy Beth, okay? Have a good night's sleep, Kiba. Kiroik said, I'm changing it to Spider Woman. Okay, Kiroik. Elvis said, yes, Elvis, I do remember you from earlier. I do. Simon said, super kick. Robloxia said, I remember when there were missiles between Israel and Iran, and they passed through Jordan and looked like shooting stars. Yeah, but you know what, Robloxia? Missiles are nothing like shooting stars. Missiles are for destruction. Missiles are for destruction, so I wouldn't want to see that. I'm sorry you had to see it. Netball said, nice, I like the color. Thank you, Netballs. I have a blue one as well. Elvis said, my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. All right, Elvis. What is this? Katrine said, woo, I got the guns. Okay. Katrine, YouTube didn't like that and they blocked that comment. Katrine said, rah, go. All right, the superheroes are about it. Big Boss said, Simon hit the self-destruct button on the robots. Netball, you're not in there, Netball. You're not playing with Batman, Robin, and Superwoman. Simon said, sure, hit it. Artemio said, Doom. What's the Doom, Artemio? What is that for? Robloxia said, oh no, I liked it. It was cool. Okay. If I saw some missiles flying through the air near my home, I wouldn't think it's cool. Katrine said the robots exploded. Help. Carter 56. Hello, hello. Happy Friday, Carter. We made it to the weekend. Netball said, does your voice ever hurt talking to all of us? Well, I drink water a lot, Netballs. I drink a lot of water. Kiroik said, YouTube doesn't like guns, so say pow pows. Big Boss said, Katrine, grab my hand. Elvis said, just like this video. Thank you, Elvis. Robloxia said, what's my superhero name? All right, you guys, Simon and Batman, y'all are slowing down. Robloxia does not have a superhero name. Simon said, yo, come here. Artemio said the robot was a nuke. Okay, Artemio. Simon said, Robloxia, you're Iron Man. Y'all are funny. Netball said, he. Era Gashi. Hello, Era Gashi. Welcome. Happy Friday. Era said, hi, love you so much. Love you too, Era. So Batman is in the house. Batman is probably going to be giving you a superhero name, Era Gashi, okay? Katrine said, instead, I'm on your head, Big Boss. Era Gashi said, love you. Love you too, Era. Netball said, you were frozen on my screen. Ah. Am I frozen on anybody else's screen or just Netballs? Elvis said, who is Simon? Simon is Robin. Big Boss said, Artemio. What are we saying? Artemio, your superhero name is the Demon Slasher? I think that's Demon Slasher. Robloxia said, Simon, I'm a female. Robloxia said, Simon, I'm a female. I want a female superhero name. Come on, Simon. Zahir. Hello, Zahir. Welcome. Happy Friday, Zahir. God bless you. Era Gashi said, you're so kind. Thank you, Era. That's what this live is all about. You know, I want you to come in. I want you to feel the love. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to feel the positivity, okay? Artemio said, okay. Elvis, I don't know what you're saying. Zahir, Mommy Beth sees you. Katrine said, just hers. Okay. Simon said, okay, I need to go. Wow. So Robin is getting ready to leave. So Batman, you're on your own. Your sidekick is gone, Batman. Big Boss said, Era, I love your name. I will call you Era X Blaster. So Era Gashi, Big Boss has just given you a superhero name, and it is Era Blaster. Zahir, Mommy Beth sees you. Excuse me. Netball said, I'm going to leave and rejoin. Okay, Netball. See you when you come back. Artemio said, Robloxia is the widow. Robloxia, how do you feel about that one? The widow. Kiroik said, you can change it to Iron Woman Robloxia like I did. Archie Armbruster, hello, hello, Archie. God bless you. Happy Friday, Archie. Robloxia, which one are you going to be? Iron Woman? I don't know who you're going to be. Elvis said, bye, Mama Beth. Good night. Have a nice sleep. You too, Elvis. See you later. Katrine said, Simon, no. Boy said, it is I, the namer of Mummy Beth Town. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Come on in. Batman is here giving everybody alter ego or superhero names. So come on in, guys. Thank you for the smiles. Boy said, the one who needed sleep. Okay. I hope you got some sleep. Kiroik said, what is the question? Zahir said, I'm going to have a drink of water. Okay. You don't have to tell us that. You can just go get your water, Zahir. Aragashi said, thank you, Sahit. Solange, hello, hello, Solange. Yes, Mommy Beth does remember you. Welcome, welcome. Katrine said, guys, jump over exploding robots. Zahir said, what country do you live in? Zahir, I live in the United States of America in Florida. So I'm in the United States and I live in Florida. And in case you guys don't know what's going on, Batman is in the live and he's giving everybody alter ego or superhero names. And if you just came into the live, please double tap. Give Mommy Beth those thumbs up. Okay, guys? Thank you. Thank you. Zahir said, I live in Australia. Okay, welcome. It's late in Australia, isn't it, Zahir? Isn't it night? It's nighttime in Australia. Aragashi said, sadly, I live in Kosovo. I can't meet you. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? You're meeting me right here, Aragashi. You're meeting me right here. How about that? So it is well. I'm glad that you're here. Artemio said, no, I'm pressing the self-destruct button. Robloxia, Zahir said, no, it is morning. So it's Saturday morning then, Zahir, huh? Robloxia said, I'm not a big of a talker in lives. Is that a green flag? It's no kind of flag, Robloxia. I just want you to be who you are, okay? Just be who you are. Boy said, I got to take a shower. Be right back. All right, we'll be here for at least another 30 minutes. All right, guys, I need to go. Y'all keep it up. I'll be right back, okay? Woo. Okay, I had to take off that sweatshirt. I was burning up. Okay, go ahead and take your shower. We'll be here. Kiroik said, stay here, children. Artemio said, Zahir, you're from the Philippines? No. Zahir said he's from Australia, Artemio. Katrine said, wait, am I blocked or do you not see me? I see you, Katrine. You have to wait until your comment rolls up, okay? I'm here, Katrine. Aragashi said, is Sahi here? I have not seen Sahi Era. Netball said, I could not find your live, but I ended up finding, and always I am back. Netball, why can't you find my live? Are you not getting notifications? Katrine said, oh, okay. Katrine said, all right, you got to go, Katrine? Is that what you're saying? Artemio said, oh, that was close. All right, Katrine, you take care. God bless you. I hope I talk to you tomorrow, Katrine. Take care. Mwah. All right, guys, we got about 25 more minutes, and then Mommy Beth is going to go fix some dinner. I don't know where Batman is. Batman is mighty quiet. Maybe Batman is quiet because his sidekick Robin had to leave. I don't know what's going on. We will see. Robloxia said my toe is numb. I'm sorry, Robloxia. Netball said I told you on another one of your lives that I am subscribed to too many people that your sometimes does not come up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Keroic said, what do you do if the chat stops completely on your streams? If it stops completely, I have to stop it and then come back in, Keroic. Katrine said, okay, Katrine, I hope you're able to come, but if not, I understand. You have a great Saturday as well. Aragashi said, for how long are you going to be live? Era, I'll be live for another 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes. What is this? Somebody said something. Zahir, YouTube does not like your emojis. It doesn't like those symbols, so it's hiding them, okay? So guys, there is a it's your girly. Hey, hello, happy Friday. Your girl Sophia. Hello. So guys, there's a question in the chat, and it says, what would you ask your future self? So at your age now, what would you ask yourself in the future? Artemio said, I watched your live at midnight. Okay, Artemio, and that's the good thing about a live. Even if you miss the lives, you can go back and you can look at them. The same thing with it's just like a video. Zahir said, I'm sorry, but I have to leave the stream. Okay, Zahir, thank you for joining. See you later. Kiroik said, here's some random emojis like last time. All right, Kiroik. It's your girl. Hey, said, I asked my future, did I marry my crush, Parker? Okay. Aragashi said, you are so pretty. Thank you, Era. So guys, if you could talk to your future self, if you could go into the future and talk to yourself, what would you ask yourself? So it's your girlie said she would ask her future self if she's going to marry her crush, Parker. Kiroik said, I am random emoji giver. That's my new title. Hee hee. Okay, Kiroik. But still call me Kiroix. I will. Artemio said, and if my mom finds out I'm cooked, well, Artemio, you need to do the right thing so that you're not cooked, okay? All right, guys, if you could ask your future self a question, what would that question be? Robloxia said the last emoji that Kiroix was a mosque. Okay. All right, nothing. Hello, nothing. Happy Friday. Kiroix said, I know. All right, Kiroix. Come on, guys. If you could talk to your future self, if you could go into the future and talk to yourself, what would you ask yourself? Come on. You guys talk. It's 9 of y'all in here and nobody's talking, just me. All right, y'all not talking. All right, now it's dropped to 5. Netball said, I would ask if I still like pickles. It's your girl. It said, and future self, did we get in shape in the gym? Okay. Aragashi said, I would tell myself, am I gonna have a broken heart? Like right now. Oh, Era, I'm sorry you have a broken heart, but guess what? Broken hearts heal. They heal. You'll get over it. Artemio said, can I be a teacher? You can be anything that you want to be, Artemio. You can be anything that you put your heart and your mind to. Anything at all. I believe that you can be whatever you put your mind to. If you put your mind to it and you work towards it, that thing you can be. Whatever you want to be, you can be. Okay? I mean, at 70, I'm a gospel singer, so you can do whatever you want to be. It's your girlie, hey, said, I'm going to be a good nurse. You know what? It takes a special person to be a nurse. It's your girlie. It really, really does. My daughter is a registered nurse, and I should have known that she was going to be a nurse because she's a very, very compassionate person. She loves people. Artemio said, I need to study more to be a teacher. You got to study. And let me tell you, when you go to do your exams, after you get through college, you have to sit for those exams. You got to do your math and all of that stuff. You got to learn it and learn it well, Artemio. Keroic said, I would ask myself if I became a decent person because I don't think I am the best, but we'll work on that. I promise. You know what, Keroic, that's all anyone can ask. Everybody has their shortcomings, you know, everyone has shortcomings. And so when you know what your shortcomings are, you can work on them. All right. Arigashi said, I'm going to be a mom and I'm not going to work. My husband is not me. All right. So Era's going to stay home. All right. Netball said, please, can some people subscribe? Well, Netball, I think everybody in the live has already subscribed. So we got to get some new people. We got to get some new people in the live. So that means that you guys have got to share. You got to share my channel with your friends and with your family, and hopefully they will come in and they will subscribe. Robloxia said, my question for my future self are, will I do good in school? Will I be with my crush? What will I study at college? What college will I study at? And will I lose my stutter? Well, that's a lot of questions, Robloxia. That's a lot of questions. Welcome back, Zahir. Welcome back. Diana. Hello, hello, Diana. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Artemio said, I subscribed a long time ago. Okay. Arigashi said, sorry, I meant my husband. I'm gonna work for me. Oh, okay. All right. Era, are you gonna work for you? What are you gonna do? What is your future self gonna do, Arigashi? Diana, it's stuttering. It's not stuttering. It's stuttering. That's when you talk and it's called a stutter. And you might say, I'm thinking. That's what a stutter is, Diana. And people have different levels of stuttering. Some people have very slight stuttering, and other people have stuttering that's really, really difficult. It's Your Girl said, I gotta go. All right, It's Your Girl. Thank you so much for joining, Mommy Beth. Netball, if you're hungry, go ahead and eat. Robloxia said, I don't want to get married though. All right, Robloxia, guess what? There is no law. There is no law that says that you have to get married. Diana, for me, it is 5 p.m. 5 p.m. and I'm going to be in this live for like another 15 minutes. So it's 5:01, Diana. All right, you guys. Now it's 10 of y'all in here. I should be struggling to read all of y'all texts. It's Your Girlie said, I'm back. Welcome back. Diana said, in the Netherlands, it is 11:01. 11:01 p.m., Diana. I'm just fortunate. I get to talk to people everywhere around the world. I don't know if y'all know how wonderful that feels to know that I know people all around the world, but it's an amazing feeling. Thato, yes, I'm happy, Thato. How are you? Happy Friday. Netball said, all I can think about eating is pickles, but it's morning for me, and I don't think I am. Okay, Diana said, yes, 11:01 p.m. Okay, It's Your Girlie said 5:01 near Pennsylvania. Thato said, hello, everyone. Hello, Mommy Beth. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Thato. Hello, 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 Thato. Thato said, hello, everyone. It's Your Girl said, hey, said PM. Okay. All right, guys, we got more people in here. Y'all should be talking a little bit more now. We only got 15 minutes, and I'm going to end this so I can eat. Netball said Eve. Okay. Artemio said Sabado. That Sabado means Saturday, doesn't it, Artemio? Robloxia said, I want to let people look at me and say that my best friend, she got her own money No one's supporting her. She's rich. She's on that dance floor. Okay, all right. Era said, sorry, I meant my husband is going to work for me and I'm going to stay with the kids. Actually, no, I'm not going to have kids, but I'm going to stay with the dogs and cats. Era, okay. Make sure you don't marry a man that wants children, okay, Era? Because that would cause a problem. Netball said, everyone like and subscribe, please. God bless you, Mama Beth. Thank you, Netball. If you are new in the live, please subscribe, okay? And if you just came into the live, please double tap the screen and give Mommy Beth thumbs up. Robloxia said, be right back. All right. Thato said, I'm asking my future self if I am happy and content. You know, Thato, that's the most important thing in life. That is the most important thing in life. Everybody thinks it's money. But for me, just being happy and content, that's what we should be. You know, I think everyone wants money, 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 but you have to realize when you want money, you got to work hard for money. You're never home. You're always doing something for someone else. And if you're not the boss, guess what? You're the worker bee. It's your girl, hey, said, for real though. I know. Netball said, what happened to the superhero team? Well, Batman, Big Boss, is a new daddy. And the baby is only a couple of days old. So he's got to help his wife with the baby. So I imagine his wife needed some help with the baby. So he had to leave. So you guys got to give Big Boss or Batman a little time and he'll be back. All right. It's your girl, hey, said he's a daddy. Yes. He has a brand new baby girl. Her name is Amara Sierra. Netball said, all cute. Yes. He's going to be a great daddy. He's going to be a great daddy. I can tell. Christmas SpongeBob. Hello. Go ahead and give Mommy Beth that thumbs up, Christmas. That should be the first thing you do when you come into the live. It's your girls. Hey, said adorable. Yes, I love the name. Amara Sierra. Yes. All right, guys, come on in. Your girlie said, I love Christmas. Yes. Christmas is beautiful. I was in Germany for Christmas and it's cold, but Germany during Christmas is a beautiful place to be. They have the Christmas markets and you can walk around and they give you, it's called glue wine. It's warm and you can sip your glue wine while you're walking on the street so you can stay warm. Christmas SpongeBob said, happy Friday. Thank you, SpongeBob. Same to you. Rosate, hello. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining us. Aragashi said, I'ma ask my future self if I'm going to be a baddie. All right, Rosate, I think you're new here. Let us know where you're from. If you would, please, Rosate, let us know where you're from and what time it is, okay? Rosate, Mommy Beth is talking to you. Let us know what country you're from and what time it is where you are. Netball said, have you got your Christmas tree up? Sadly, I don't. Netballs, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. And, you know, I'm moving. I will be moving in January. I'm not putting up a tree. I'm trying to clean up my house and get the junk out. Thato said, thing is, Mommy Beth, when you work so hard to have money, yes, you will achieve that, but all the money we work for, we leave it for someone else while we missed important moments that can't be replaced. Absolutely, Thato. Absolutely. You know, if I could do my life over differently, know what I know now, if I could go back, we're talking about talking to my future self. If I could go talk to my former self in the past, I would definitely convince myself to do things differently. So Thato, that is the absolute truth. It is the absolute truth. Netball said, my friend is coming over and we're going, I don't know what you're saying. You're going swimming. Okay. All right, Netballs, y'all enjoy that. Roblox, your friend dyed her hair. Okay. Everybody dyes their hair. I stopped dyeing my hair. My hair. The last time I dyed my hair, it was blue on the top and black on the sides. It's your girl said, my nephew is named Amir Jameson. He's a little boy and 9 months old. I bet he's a cutie. It's your girl. Christmas SpongeBob said, you're breaking the fourth wall. I don't know what that means, Christmas. Netball said, I don't have Thanksgiving here. I am in Aussie. We don't do it here. You know what, Netball? You don't have to have an exact holiday to have Thanksgiving or to be thankful. You can pick a day. You can just pick a day and say, on this day, I'm going to be thankful. And then you can just say the things that you're thankful for. Here in the U.S., we celebrate Thanksgiving because of the Pilgrims and the Indians, Saskatchewan, the Indians and the Pilgrims, you know. That's why we celebrate Thanksgiving. But, you know, you can always be thankful about something. You don't have to have a special day for that. Sony 226, hello, hello. How are you? God bless you. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining me, Sony. Sony said, hi, Grandma. Robloxia said, at 13 years old. Okay. Bella Sarah, welcome. Bella said, Beth, will you ever think that I can travel? Bella, everybody can travel. Everyone can travel. Traveling is expensive. It is. It's very expensive. I know when I went to Africa, my ticket was very, very expensive. But, you know, you have to, if you're working, you need to enjoy the money that you're making. Era said, I hate my life, but you made it better. Thank you so much. Era, I'm glad I was able to make your life so much better, but can you tell Mommy Beth why you hate your life? Maybe we can help you work through it, okay? Everybody in this live, they're wonderful people, and they may be able to say something to make you feel better, okay, Era? So let me know, why do you hate your life? Oh, you held him while you were feeding him? All right. Era, you're okay, Pookie Bookie. I'm sorry. Yes. Thank you. It's your girl. Chenin. Hello, Chenin. God bless you. Happy Friday. Chenin said, hello, Mama. Do you remember me? I remember everyone's names. Everyone's name. I do. Netball said, oh, God bless you, Aragashi. Yes. Christmas SpongeBob said, Achu. All right, come on, Aragashi. You need to let us know why you hate your life, okay? Himanu's channel. Hello. God bless you. Happy Friday. Come on, give Mommy Beth a thumbs up, Himanu. Thank you. If you are brand new, please subscribe to my channel, okay? Help me spread love, encouragement, and positivity all around the world. Thato said, never wish to change anything about your life, Mommy Beth. Whatever you do, bad or good, there's someone looking at you. That's true. That is true. And so my message is always going to be consistent, Thato. My behavior is always going to be consistent because I don't want anyone to ever say that Mommy Beth was fake. I am the realest person that you guys will ever meet. Bella Sarah said, I just feel like I'm just invisible. I don't feel good. I'm sorry. You're not invisible, Bella. I see you, and I don't know why you don't feel good. SpongeBob said, what? It's airing on Cartoon Network. Okay. Aragashi said, I'm just sad because nobody knows how I feel. But Era, I'm asking you how you feel, and you're not telling me. All you're telling me is you're sad, but there is a reason. So if you're sad, what is the reason that you're sad, Era? Robloxia said it's currently 1:10 a.m. and you're up talking to Mommy Beth. I feel honored, Robloxia. Imraim, where have you been, Imraim? Hello. God bless you and happy Friday, Imraim. I have missed you. Himanu's channel said happy Good Friday to you. Thank you so much, Himanu. Netball said, Aragashi, I can sometimes relate. My friends and I have lots of fights because I catch them talking bad stuff about me behind my back. Well, Netballs, if your friends are talking bad things behind your back, guess what? Those are not your friends. And so you guys need to be careful who you call a friend. You may have many associates in your life, but you don't have a lot of friends, okay? You don't. Mommy Beth is 70 and I can actually count my friends right here on one hand. So be careful who you open your heart up to. And if people show you who they are, you believe them, Netball, believe them. Imraim, I see you, Imraim. Hello. Where have you been? Shay Gillum, hello. God bless you. Happy Friday. Zahir, I see you. It's your girly Hey Hey said, why you sad? I'm trying to find out, but they're not saying. Era's not saying it's your girl. Netball said, I catch them. They get upset and tell on me. Well, you're the one that should be getting upset. And I mean, sometimes you have people in your life, and you know what, Netball, you have to set boundaries. Those people should not be in your life if they're not really your friends. Shay Gillum, yes, Mommy Beth remembers you. Welcome, welcome. It's your girly Hey Hey said they're fake. Absolutely. That's the word for them. Robloxia said my phone battery percentage is 16%. All right, Robloxia. Well, you got a little bit more time to stay here and talk to me. Mark Benson, hello, hello. Good evening and happy Friday, Mark. Aragashi says, sorry, I'm just depressed. I don't know why, but sad. I'm sorry you're sad, and I hope that being in this live will make you feel a little bit better, Era, okay? You can always come to my live in the morning and in the afternoon, and you can talk to Mommy Beth, and I'll try to help you work through whatever's going on, okay? But if you're depressed, you should know why. You should really know why you're depressed, okay? Christelle, hello, hello, Christelle. A long time no talk to you. Happy Friday. Christelle said, hi, hey, I'm sorry. I haven't been in your lives in a long time. I know you have not, but you're here now, okay? Douglas Hearn, hello, hello, Douglas. God bless you. Happy Friday. Mark Benson said, my phone is on 64. That means you got plenty of power, Mark. You're good to go. Keroix said, true friends will lift you up, not bring you down. That's right. Amen, Keroix. Don't feel bad for ditching the people who aren't right for you. Absolutely, Keroix. You got some good encouragement today, Keroix. I'm proud of you. I can make anything. Said, I just got back from school. Welcome back from school. Ugoma, hello, hello. Ugoma said, Extentacion, who loved him. Hello, Ugoma. God bless you. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining Mommy Beth. I hope that you'll give me a thumbs up. And if you're brand new here, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you. Thato said, I used to feel sad and I wish I didn't lose my parents at a young age. I hated myself so much because everything I went through still haunts me. So Bella, trust me, you're not invisible if you see yourself. Absolutely, Thato. And Thato, I'm sorry for your loss. I know what it feels like to lose your parents. I don't have parents alive either. But I can tell you guys, life goes on. You know what? Our parents would want us to go on with our lives and just make our lives as good as it can be. And that's all you can do. Netball said, and their parents tell my mom and say that I was talking behind their backs, but really they were. Well, Netballs, just like the advice that you got, it's time for you to cut your losses. Those are not your friends. It's your girl, Hey Hey said, same era, I have depression. Okay. Netball said, and no, my mom knows that I am telling the truth because they do it so much. Then, like I said, Netball, those are not your friends. You have to learn to set what I call boundaries. And if they cross those boundaries, then you have to back away. Shay Gillum, hello, hello. Rowan Martin, hello, hello. God bless you. Happy Friday. Come on, guys, you're coming in. You're supposed to be double tapping that screen as soon as you come in. Double tap, double tap. Thato said, sad truth is that if you can't be there for yourself, you'll never see who's there for you. Yeah, Thato, you're being a philosopher today. That's all I can tell you. You are the live philosopher today. You've got a lot of good truth in you, Thato. Aragashi said, I don't know why people hated me for a lot of years and still hate me. You know what, Era? I would say don't worry about who does not like you. If they don't like you, those are not your people. You need to find out who your people are. And when you find out who your people are, they will be there to support you. So those are not your people. If people hate you, you know what? Sometimes people don't like you because they see something in you that is not in them. So people hating you is not your problem. It's their problem. Okay? Hey, it's your girlie said, Mama, are you going to make more music? Yes, I am. It's your girlie. I have those 2 songs right now. The 3rd song that I worked on, I am not happy with it. So I'm not going to release that song right now. I'm going to wait and I'm going to re-record that song. I also did some music videos that I'm not happy with. So I'm going to be doing 2 more music videos, another song, and then I'll be working on 2 albums next year. Netball said my dog passed away the day after my birthday. I'm sorry to hear that, Netball. Aragashi said, I don't know why people hated me for. All right, Era, don't worry about that. Excuse me. It's Your Girl said, I have depression because I have a lot of friends that I don't trust and they keep me off my feet. And I met a guy and he made me feel so much better. You know what? You shouldn't be putting your trust in a guy. You need to be confident in who you are. It's Your Girl. You need to know that you are a gift. You need to know and understand that you are precious. And if people don't treat you like you are a gift, they don't treat you like you're precious, if they don't treat you like you're special, those are people you don't need to be around. Keroix said, Era, some people only have hate in their heart. It's not your fault. Thank you, Keroix. Jay, hello, Jay. Good afternoon, Jay. Jay said, hello, Beth. I hope you had a wonderful day today and you have a most enjoyable Saturday. Thank you so much, Jay. My day was great. I got off work a little early and then I decided to sit down and have this live, but I'm getting ready to go eat in a few minutes. It's Your Girl said, I know I am. All right. That's what I need to hear. All right. Okay, it's your girlie. I'm glad to hear it. Netball said, I have to go, but this chat really helped. Thank you so much, Mama Beth. You're welcome, Netball. Come back, okay? The little ones that I just came to say hi. Also, bye. Hello and goodbye, the little ones. Artemio is back. Welcome back, Artemio. Welcome back. Well, guys, I'm going to end this live shortly because I need to go eat. I need to go eat, you guys. Era said, guys, don't talk to me, but you're lucky it's your girl. Hey. What do you mean don't talk to you, Era? Why are you saying don't talk to you? Thato said, it's your girl. Teach yourself this. No one owes me anything. Ha! Yes. They owe you respect, Thato. They owe you one thing, and that is respect. Once you say, I'm cause of that's not happiness, so choose you. Absolutely. You must choose yourself. Artemio said, bye, Mommy Beth. See you later, Artemio. So, Thato, I'm going to put a caveat on what you said. People do owe you respect. Everyone deserves respect. Artemio, have a good evening. Robloxy said, if my cousin is a dad, what am I related to my cousin's son? Cousin. So you have first cousin, second cousin. So that's your cousin. It's your second cousin. It's Your Girl said, Era, what do you mean? I don't think Era's gonna talk, but let's see. Era, are you still there? Thato said, Mommy Beth, I believe that if you carry yourself with respect, it comes naturally. You know, Thato, I wish that was correct, but I carry myself with respect and I still get young people. I get children that come into this live and they curse and they're rude. And so that's not necessarily true. I demand respect, but then there's some people that no matter how much respect you demand, they don't give it to you. Hey, Brave, good evening. Happy Friday. Era said, I'm sorry, I meant boys don't talk to me. Era, that's fine. Boys don't have to talk to you. They don't have to talk to you. And you know what? Honestly, boys and men can tell when women are not happy. And what happens is either they take advantage of you or they don't talk to you. And so, Era, it's up to you to show yourself friendly. You got to show yourself friendly. You can't walk around with your head hung down looking unhappy and expect people to approach you. They're just not going to do that. Artemio said, aren't you going to eat in a few minutes? Big Boss said, that's right. Brave, I see you. We just have someone in the live that's not very happy right now, Brave. That's all. Big Boss said, sorry, I'm late. Justice League meeting. Y'all getting ready to have a Justice League meeting, and Mommy Beth getting ready to end this live and go eat. Tato said that, and that's not on you. It's them, Mommy Beth. That's true. That is true. Tato said, have you ever been disrespected by an adult? Of course. Of course. Anytime you have lived as long as I have, I've lived for 70 years. And yes, I've been disrespected by an adult. I've been disrespected by children. Absolutely. When you live, people are going to disrespect you. They just will. Big Boss said, Thato, your alter ego name is Thanos. Shady Gillum, welcome back. Welcome black. Robloxia is on 10%. Well, you got a little bit more time, Robloxia. Big Boss said, Shay, your alter ego name is The Shadow. It's Your Girl said, it's okay, sweetie. Just remember, you're not paper. So don't cut yourself. You're not a hanger. Don't hang yourself. Remember, you're always a shining star. That's right. Artemio said, I'm Demon Slasher. All right, Big Boss, you messing up. Artemio said he's Demon Slasher. Aragazi said, but I can't smile when I'm sad, but it's okay. I'm not asking you to be fake and smile when you're sad. What I'm saying is you have got to take control of who you are. You determine how you feel about you, not other people. You can't let other people make you feel sad. Brave said, can you tell me who did it? If you don't, it's fine. Brave, it's friends. I mean, it's friends. Shay Gillum, I see you. Big Boss said, it's your girl. How are you feeling? Artemio said, I'm a kid. Okay. It's your girl. Said, good, better, big dog. Weston Vanek, hello, welcome back. Big Boss said, that's good. It's your girl. Thato said, an adult becomes disrespectful when they don't get their way. A kid is disrespectful because they don't know life. That's how I always view things. Well, no. Kids are disrespectful when they don't get their way as well. They are. They are. Kids can be very disrespectful when they do not get their way. They absolutely can. And they're disrespectful if they have not been taught that they should not be disrespectful. With me, my children, my grandchildren, if they said something that was wrong, all I had to do was look at them a certain way and they knew they were wrong. And a lot of parents are slacking on training children not to be disrespectful. Kids can do too much and get away with it. It's your girl said, Big Boss, I missed you. Shay said, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Shay. Big Boss said, I'm here. It's your girl. Thato said, how you doing, Big Boss? Thato, Big Boss has a brand new baby girl. Her name is Amara Sierra. Kiroik said, or an adult becomes disrespectful through bad parenting when they were a child. You know what? Sometimes people just choose to be disrespectful. When people are unhappy, they're disrespectful, you know? It's your girl said, but when you left, okay. Big Boss said, I'm good, Thato. I'm a new daddy now. Brave said, sometimes their parents don't care and they think it's fine. It's never fine. Aragashi said, I get mad when I lose myself. Well, stop losing yourself, Era. That is your choice. It is your choice if you lose yourself. That means that you have to be disciplined. Yes. I know it's hard, but you can be disciplined. You can teach yourself not to lose yourself, not for someone else. Big Boss said, I left to be a daddy. It's your girl, but I'm here now. Yes. It's your girl said, I know. Thato said, oh, yes, Mommy Beth. That look, get yourself in line look. Absolutely, Thato. Artemio said, who's an addict to Roblox? I hope no one is an addict to anything, Artemio. It's your girl. That's the wrong answer. It's your girl. Wrong answer. Brave said, sorry, I have to go now. Take care of my sister. Bye-bye. All right, Brave, you take care. Thato said, oh, Big Boss Dog, welcome to be asked for advice, then do what they want. Yeah, that happens too, Thato. That happens too. All right, guys, we got 6 more minutes, and I need to end this live. It's your girl said, gotta feed your baby. Okay, it's your girl. Take care. Mwah. Mommy Beth loves you. Keep your chin up. I'd like to hear good things coming from you. It's your girl. Big Boss said babies want love, Thato. That's true. Yes, they do. And Big Boss, you be holding that baby, so that baby's going to expect to be held. All right. It's your girl said, I know. All right. Mwah. Love you. You take care. It's your girl. All right, you guys, we got 5 more minutes. I'm going to have to end this live. Excuse me. 5 more minutes. All right, come on in, you guys. And there's a question in the chat that says, what would you ask your future self? So if you could go into the future and talk to yourself, what question would you ask yourself? Tanya Space, say good evening, ma'am. Hello, hello, Tanya. Good evening. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us today, Tanya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excuse me. Fato said, true. Wait for teenage era. That's what I mean. Asking for advice and do what they want. You know what, Fato? Everybody has got to make their own decisions. Unfortunately, everyone has got to make their very own decisions. Kiroik said, I think this stream got very deep. Absolutely. Every now and then, Kiroik, I love it. Artemio said, do you throw a tantrum when your mom takes your phone? Robloxia is now on 4%. All right, you're going to make it to the end of this live, Robloxia. How about that? Aragashi said, no, don't end, please. I said 5 more minutes, Era. 5 more minutes and I have to end. Shay Gillum, hello, hello, hello. Five more minutes, Era. But guess what? You can come back in the morning. I'll be on live at 6:30 in the morning, Era. All right, Shay. Mommy Beth sees you. I see you. I'll be back on live in the morning. And I mean, if I have time, I come on twice a day. If I have time, I will do a live twice a day. All right, you guys. All right, so you have 4 more minutes. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big Boss said, I don't know what to ask my future self. It's something to think about, Big Boss. Timio said, you need to charge your phone, Robloxia. She does. Thato said, Mommy, were you also affected by Yes, Thato. YouTube is having so many problems. I just don't understand what's going on. Their counters of people in the lives are not accurate. Their thumbs up, their likes are not accurate. There's so many things going on. And when you go to sometimes upload a video, that you get a message saying that they're having technical difficulties. So something is definitely wrong with YouTube. I don't know what it is. All right, guys, we got 2 more minutes, and Mommy Beth has got to end this live. Thato said, when lives begin, we don't get notifications. Now I was scrolling and bumped to your live. You know what, Thato, I've heard other people say the same thing. I'm not sure why you're not getting notifications, but you might want to go back through all of your subscribers and make sure that that notification bell is clicked, okay? Robloxia said no. Your phone is getting ready to die anyway, Robloxia. You know that. Artemio said, I did too. Okay. Thato said, I did, Mommy, and still. I'm not sure what's going on. Era said, I got a new dog. Well, good for you. All right, guys. Robloxia is on 3%. Robloxia, we got 2 more minutes. 1 more minute. So you're going to make it to the end of the live, Robloxia. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. Robloxia said, yay. Mark Benson said, bye. Bye, Mark. I love you too. Love you too, my guy. You take care. All right, guys, we're getting ready to end this live. Mwah. Mommy Beth loves you. I do. I do. Thank you guys so much. Shay said, I have to go. See you, Shay. Mark Benson, see you later. All right, I'm going to wait. You guys can tell me bye and leave the live, okay? Robloxia said, I'll reach the end of the live, inshallah. Okay, Robloxia. Mark Benson said, see you tomorrow. Okay, Mark. Artemio said, good night. All right, guys. I will be on in the morning at about 6:30, between 6:30 and 7. Big Boss said, gotta go daddy duties. Watch another exciting episode of the Batman, and the Batman vanishes from sight. See you later, Big Boss. Kiroik said, good night, Beth, and everyone. See you next stream. Aragashi said, see you tomorrow. Okay, guys. Mark Benson, love you too. Roblox is now at 2%. Kim Rourke said, I got to third this time. You're second right now, Kim Rourke. You're top fan number 2. Yes. Yes. As people come in and go out, Kim Rourke said, woohoo. Thato said, glad I spoke to you today. Good night, Mommy Beth. Love you, big. Bye, everyone. All right, guys. Mommy Beth loves you too. See you later. Take care, guys.